Hello everybody, I'm a simple gamer and welcome back to Smart Genshin Impact. Back on the island for part 3 of the Secret Paradise thing. Part 2 unlocked the upper part. Gotta, I guess, kind of solved Eula's story. So now there's just this place, unless there's more, but I do believe that is probably the final area for Act 3, Part 3. And then that'd be it for the main story. That's for the mini game, which, well, maybe mini quest or whatever. I'm pretty sure that's a mini game, so gonna do that after, like way after. But for now, just gotta wait until 8 o'clock, which is pretty close by since I did speed up time before. Almost there, just gotta go like 15 more minutes. Oh, it has to be 30 minutes, fine. I could've just waited, but whatever. Talk to Idyia, which is in the middle. Yeah, probably faster to teleport. And then drop down. Oh, this is a weird spot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's still faster to drop down than to walk all the way here. Got Eula, Cole, and then... Shoot, what's his name again? The cousin. Tessig? Lessig. Almost.
Really? You do that? Oh, but that's too much. I can't.
No, really, it's alright. We want to do everything we can for the domain.
Yes, and to be completely fair, I'm the one who caused this terrible mess in the first place.
Oh? What happened? Did Paimon miss something?
Hello, you two. Lessig was just telling us what happened.
Perhaps you should allow me to explain. I'm afraid it was I who caused all this trouble in the domain.
Yes, it was Lessig.
To be precise, I saw a most exquisite water orb at the entrance of the domain. It reminded me of an astrolabe my grandfather gave me when I was 7 years old. I was curious if it could rotate, so I reached out and touched it. Little did I know that it was the core of this entire domain. What I mean to say is, I knew something was wrong as soon as the whole place started flipping.
It's not just your fault. I failed in my responsibilities as the caretaker here. Oh, I knew I should have put the core somewhere more secure.
Oh, you mean the big ball of water at the entrance? Yes, that's the one. Anyway, after giving it some thought, Lessig has offered to perform some more repairs and maintenance to help support the domain. But we were concerned he wouldn't be able to handle it all alone, so Eula and I will also stay here to lend him a hand.
But don't be mistaken. I'm not doing this out of the kindness of my heart like Kale. My job is purely to monitor and ensure that Lessig doesn't cause any more trouble here.
Oh, sure. I don't think anyone's buying that anymore, Eula. Though I do remember that Amber mentioned we should just nod and agree when you act like this. Right. You better not slack off today, Lessig.
That was a super long pause where I couldn't skip it. And then I guess Lessig's the reason why all this is happening.
No, I'll get right to work.
Either way, Lessig is going to be in charge of making lunch for everyone today.
Yes, I'll try, but I'm not sure if my skills will prove satisfactory.
What was that?
I mean, thanks everyone for giving me a chance to redeem myself. I can already feel new strength kindled inside me. Ha ha ha. No, maybe that's just the heat of the oven.
Very good. But you should conserve your strength. Many parts of the domain are still in disrepair, so we have a lot to investigate.
Seems Idyia has a little more pep in her step after finding others to help do the work.
Now that you three are situated, we can focus on what the rest of us will be doing today. I'll go gather the others. We should get ready to leave as soon as possible.
And there she goes. At least she seems to be happy. Maybe this is how it feels to be in charge.
I already know it's a final component somehow. Okay, so that was just a narrator thing. Last area. I kept seeing like the treasure chest plus the challenge back there, but I haven't really been there, so yeah. Gotta save that for later. I'm already navigating there. I hate how still exclamation mark for no reason. Cannot really teleport, so I just gotta, I guess, run. Well, if I'm gonna run, I should just probably glide down. No, the game starts in the middle, so I should start from the middle actually. And if I see any challenges, I do them. I don't know, it's just more fun that way. Okay then, it seems to be all the way up there. I guess follow the path. Yeah, probably follow the path. I guess I don't really need to fully explore this place, since it will disappear eventually. But, yeah, since I do see all that, I should do it now. These two cannot ride the cart because that would make things too easy. Let me get this chest. That. This guy is weaker than
No one escapes my sight.
usual since he is only level 85. All the explosions.
You're in for a little propagate.
Not quite sure why he's not. Okay, now he's burning. Dodge that in time, which I am happy about. Grab the chest and hopefully the challenge.
What do you think, cutie?
Like the light ball challenge will lead me towards that area. That'd be great. Nope, comes this way. Oh well, I tried. Run up here, that's 320. Is there any more up here? Doesn't look like it. 4, 5, 6, 7, then what? Up there. So they want you to fight in order to grab this one.
Let it rain.
Interesting. Overload. Really? They all drop while dying? That's annoying. Oh, that unlocked it. Good. Yeah, this is actually part of the challenge. 10, 11. So many up here. Yeah, I was definitely wrong coming. Doing that challenge. Oh, really? I can't climb that? Really? I guess I just wasn't close enough or something. 17, 18. I'm kind of back from before. Hopefully I didn't miss one. Oh no, it's just in the bubble. They are really like incorporating everything in the challenge now, aren't they? I guess so. Done. Chest is down here. It's a pretty big one too.
A reward on the road.
Okay, since I did come up here now, I will glide down and skip any challenges. But I'm tempted to look down to see if there's anything. There was like the monsters up there, that chest, the bubble, another chest there, another challenge there. Got the tickets over here somewhere. Yeah, this one I will grab since I am coming down. 4 more vouchers. Not gonna attack the lion. What's this guy doing? Can I attack it? I can. Well, that didn't do anything though. I'm not quite sure what's attacking me. It's probably that animal. But whatever. Something's off here. I saw it like for a second, but then it disappeared after. Oh well. I'll just come up and grab this now. A bubble, but I don't see. Oh no, he's over there. Hello, you three.
Propagate!
Burn there, do that. Back to the traveler. I'll burn a little bit, that's fine. Save him, and now he should give me that dendrogranum. And then I can get whatever this is protecting, probably that chest up there. I am taking a while. But the last one was fairly short, so it should be okay, I think. To do these while I'm traveling to the last area. 1, 2, and then 3 should be it. Chest.
Opening a chest is like...
Not the bubble up there, so I guess I'm just gonna follow the
Where are we
path.
going now? We're going to retrieve the last missing component. My working theory is that the director listed on the sign has it.
No details slips by our general.
What's a director? A director is a kind of job. The one we're looking for is named Zosimos. Zosimos is responsible for managing everything that happens on the stage, similar to how Idyia is responsible for managing the whole realm. Wow! Sounds like Miss Idyia must be way busier! You'd think so, wouldn't you? Care to comment on that at all, Idyia?
Maybe someone else can explain. I'm just enjoying taking it easy, as usual.
Didn't want to interrupt them. Saw a couple of chests that I passed by, but it's okay. They weren't like on the exact path, so just ignore them for now. Something's off. I thought they were pointing at that one, but maybe this guy's referring to something else or something. I am curious what these guys are doing though. Since I already follow him, I might as well follow him until the end and then go back up after. Where are you going though? Oh. Path down here, chest.
I'll keep this close.
Definitely would have missed that. Thank you, Eidolon, for showing me that chest. Got another of the vouchers somewhere. Oh, chest down there. Good, I touched that. I could go down and grab the chest and come back up. But just like before, nah.
The director doesn't get out much. He's almost always cooped up in his treehouse making props or writing scripts. But I'm trying to remember now. Where is that treehouse of his?
Huh? You don't remember?
Hey, don't forget! I'm just the mascot.
I believe it's that way. Though he might prefer to be alone, given he often has to move stage props, I suspect that he lives near the theater. And having a view of the entire stage would be useful when imagining a production's actual stage flow. So if I were him, I'd probably pick a treehouse over there.
But how do you know which direction the theater is in?
Simple. The overall layout and decorations look more exciting in that direction.
Oh, good point! Why didn't I think of that?
That is a little bit random. How Kokomi knew about that. some reason I can activate this one, but not the other one down there, closer to the beginning. But it's time to board. Shortcut up. Just gotta see if there's a, well, yeah, there are different tracks to go on. Just gotta remember what button it is, left click. Just more, but something nonetheless. Another side track there. Do that. And we're already here. Before the director's place, I guess it'll be these three first. Read that. Hide and seek, sure. Hopefully I don't... Well, hopefully this goes faster than the last one. Is there an easy way to spot them, though? Nah. Oh, there actually is. Now I feel even dumber than before. Since you can just use the vision in order to, like, scout out which one looks weird. Number 2. I guess I'm cheating now, because I don't want to spend too much time like before. The rock. The rock. Complete. That's my chest.
A reward on the road.
I do wonder how I'm gonna explore this place, like where I should start and all that, but I'll think about that later. Of course, he has blue hair. There's a... Oh, that's probably the activity quest. Never mind. Hello.
Where did that blasted automation mechanism go? The male actor standees are here, but where are the female ones? Who's that? Idyia?
Yes, Sosimos! 'Tis I, Idyia! How's that for a dramatic entrance?
This is a surprise. I was sure you'd be...
Curled up in a fetal position, crying to yourself?
Wow, what a fascinating little creature. Did you just read my mind?
The name's Paimon? And no, Paimon's no mind reader. Just call it an educated guess.
It seems everyone shares a similar opinion about you, Idyia.
I knew from the start that a managerial role wasn't for me. But I found my true calling now. As a mascot!
Mascot? Is that a new role? I don't remember casting you for that.
Okay, enough about me. I'm just here to introduce you to some new friends of mine. And that's why we came to see you. Well, do you have the component that fell out of the central hub?
I do. However, I'm afraid the incident has caused many malfunctions with the stage mechanisms, and I can no longer put on any performances.
Okay, so you're holding the component ransom till we help you fix the mechanisms, huh?
No, till we fix the stage, surely.
I'd have thought he wants us to make some more props, no? Given that some of the standees are missing. Or maybe the component is broken and we need to fix it.
You're all forgetting that the majority of his work involves writing scripts. I'll wager that he wants us to edit them.
What has gotten into you all? What sort of person do you take me for, The component is safe and sound. I can give it to you now if you'd like. Although I was hoping that maybe you might be willing to help rescue my show? You're a big group. I have lots of roles to fill. It would really speed up the casting.
A show? That sounds fun! I want to help! Can we?
Also, truth be told, I've hit a bit of a roadblock in my script and was just thinking about how to move the story forward. And then you all showed up. Suddenly, I got my muse back. I don't know how to explain it, but something about seeing all of you finally helped me figure out how to continue my script.
Huh? You mean that story you've been stuck on forever? Are you serious? You really think you can finish it now?
Yes, really. Just give me a little time, and I'll write it all up. In the meantime, I'll leave things to you, Idyia.
Whoa! And he's off to write the script!
Zosimos has always wanted to write an epic story about a thief and a mage. Apparently, he got the idea from some rumors that were swirling around, but he only got as far as writing the intro before writer's block set in. Why don't you all take some time for yourselves while I see what I can do? We'll reconvene after the director finishes his script.
A director, my friends, is a storyteller. And the key ingredient to every good story is inspiration. The moment I laid eyes on General Sangonomiya, inspiration hit me for a brand new character. The heroine was the missing piece of the puzzle. The rest of the story flowed naturally from there, and now it's finished. So please, take a look through your scripts, and we will tell this story together. Well, is everything clear?
Director Zosimos, how do you pronounce this word?
Let me see. Ah, that's sojourn. It means to stay for a while. This is a very cute moment, so let's make sure that comes through in the performance.
Oh, wait! There's another word I don't know here.
It's okay, Klee. We can go through your lines together a few more times after this meeting's over.
That would be most appreciated, Kaya. I had a feeling about you, actually. You seem to know a thing or two about character acting. Tell me, have you acted before?
You're too kind. It's all in the script, really. It just rolls off the tongue.
Oh, you think so? Well, you definitely have a knack for it. I've actually been looking out for someone with your talent. If I make it as a big-time director, then I can see us working together for the long term. Be sure to stay in touch, okay? You and I are gonna go places.
What can I say? Sounds good to me.
Great. Fantastic. Now then, please go through your scripts one more time. But don't just read the words. Remember my notes, and really let the character inhabit you. I need to have a look at the stage, so I'll leave you to it. If you need me for anything, I'll be in the big theater right in the center of this area.
Wonder what the theaters are like here. Let's go check it out while everyone's still getting ready.
He said he wasn't holding the part hostage, but he kind of is holding the part hostage. And then, of course, everyone's gonna be in the performance, even though no idea why they would do so. I guess they're just nice enough. It is kind of weird how all the characters here will be acting, but who's the audience and what are they gonna do about the performances after the group leaves? If there are other people who visit? I guess those questions don't really matter. As long as Klee's having fun. Grab his chest now.
I'll keep this close.
Go outside, and Central Theater is across the way. Yeah, what is this? Oh, another Eidolon. Look around. Go even higher. Teleport point. And a bubble. So what activates this bubble? Nothing? Oh! Why is this activated? By itself, I wonder. That it? That's one. Wait, that's it? Is there a challenge here that I'm not aware of? Well, since I do have to teleport, no, I shouldn't go down. I'll probably figure this out later. But since this is this way, maybe it's back here. Sweet flower, sweet flower. Sweet flower. Oh, this thing. What about you? Wants the torches out?
Freeze!
Is that it? Not shaking anymore. This guy travels up. No, I guess he's going up there then. No. Why did he just teleport?
What's the hurry?
Sorry, teleport in the first place then. Whatever. Come up here for the last one, I believe. You know, I'm not sure who is actually the one who goes on the last box.
Cool it!
These two are just playing around, I guess. Same with this guy, these two. Bubble. He's just standing there for a little bit. Okay. Oh, radish. Thanks for a radish, I guess. Maybe it's that challenge that unlocks the last Eidolon. Maybe. If it's not, it's not. It doesn't look like it is. Am I going away from the quest or going to it? I can't quite tell. So many light balls though. Down. Drop down here. I do like this music. Very calming. That's that. So this is not part of the...
Is this an answer from this world?
That chest... Sorry, that voucher bag or whatever you want to call it. Oh, okay. I see that voucher bag too. I don't know. I just want to get this chest. Has to be here somewhere though. Oh, this squirrel?
You're in for a little
Ow.
Yep.
Finish him off. That did not do anything. Oh, something's off apparently. At the top of the fountain. Oh, okay, that's not what I was expecting. Something's off here. That's a lot of these guys. Just hang around, it looks like. Maybe here? No, this is a different chest, so it shouldn't be that one. Observe. What am I observing for? Box, box, box? Oh, that's wrong. That is very interesting. Changes disguise. And then that's it. This is very weird, I gotta say. I mean, it's different. How were you supposed to know about this, though? Unless if you are supposed to do this twice. Looks like that is the case. Done.
this an answer from this world?
Still not the Eidolon I'm looking for. Where is this guy? Hopefully it's actually not down there. I kind of doubt it would be down there. And this world quest actually can't be the part of the activities, since this area was still locked before. So it is a world quest here that I have to do eventually. So the only one that I haven't really interacted with is these two. That's a world quest I'm not touching yet. I don't know what these two are doing. Still not part of this one. I am wasting a little bit of time here though. I do want to figure it out. You know, I'm not quite seeing it though. I already took care of this, so it's probably not here. It might be above them. Those three, that one I interacted with. These two I have not though.
Scatter!
Just dancing. There's that world quest with a lamppost. Sure. I'm probably just missing it, and this is like so obvious. Can't really do anything right now, sorry. It might actually be the challenge down there, maybe. Either way, I think it's time to go into theater. Wasted enough time as it is, even though I did find a couple of Eidolons. Freedom for whatever they were doing. Oh, maybe this will help me. One last check before I go in. Okay. Open the door. Theater time, it looks like.
Where did it go? I put it right here.
Hey, Zosimos! What you up to?
Oh, it's you two. Please, come here. Feast your eyes on this stage. I designed it myself.
So, directors have to design the stage too?
Oh, I'm no ordinary director. I take a more holistic approach. Directing, script writing, stage design, I do it all.
Sounds like a lot of work. Idyia wouldn't be able to handle that kind of job.
Idyia has her work cut out for her too, you know. She's my one and only member of the audience, though she often criticizes my shows. Well, she just says what she thinks. You don't know how to write, or this is getting ridiculous. I think it's because I use preprints in a way that she feels goes against what they're intended for. But even though she's my harshest critic, she's also been my biggest supporter in a lot of ways. I guess you could say she's like my agent. I'm very grateful to her. I've always dreamed of being a director, but I've never had the chance until I came here.
So, what did you do before you came here?
Like I said, I dreamed. From a young age, every time I came home after a show, I'd go over the story again and again in my mind. Growing up, my biggest aspiration was to be a director. Unfortunately, I couldn't offer much beyond my practical skills, so I ended up spending most of my time as a prop designer and doing a bit of set design on the side. Don't get me wrong, I do love building the set, but nothing satisfies me more than putting on my very own show.
No wonder you only wrote director on the sign.
Exactly. You're not doing a great job of convincing me that you're not a mind reader. By the way, could I ask you for your help with something? I'm having trouble finding the master script, and I'll need it shortly.
The one you only just finished writing? You lost it already?
Yeah. After I handed everyone their copies, I held on to my master copy while I was checking on everything around the theater. I must have dropped it somewhere. If it's not here, then it might be in the attic. These are the only two places I've been since I finished writing it. But, I still have some things to do to get the stage ready. Would you two mind having a look for me?
No problem. We'll find it.
Kinda just like before. These people fall off short. Sorry, just like fall a little bit short in like the real life, and then they found their dreams here. Which, I guess, could be a good thing for their happiness, but kind of feels like they're... I don't want to say cheating. But they are using this place to do what they otherwise couldn't do outside. Which just does feel a little bit sad.
The thicket board's mechanism should be functioning. Let's see. There's the lights. Oh, and the microphones.
I guess this guy is also like Zasimos is the Fontaine connection during this event. Attic. How do I go to the attic? I guess you go from outside. Since I don't really see a path up here. But where's the path up here though? I guess that ladder. I saw a transport point activate very briefly. Oh. Oh, there we go. Definitely did not see that. Ah. Found you. Grab that. Come back up now. Go over here. Up here. Who knows? Maybe the thing I'm looking for is like up here. Like for that chest. Nice Scurian box, I guess. And now there's 3 of them. Wait, which one am I supposed to look for? The middle one? Third box. I guess I got that one right.
A reward on the road.
Still not the chest down there though. It's seriously bothering me, but I should get a move on. Come up here. These 3 look not suspicious. Attic. Master script is in here somewhere, since it wasn't down there.
Whoa! Look at all these books! Now, where's the master script?
Probably where that diamond eidolon is.
Sounds like a water droplet is on the 2nd floor. Let's go have a look.
Honestly, Palma should have said that before we started climbing. The silent gurgle.
Wow, this is a lot of scripts. Looks like the water droplet has been managing them for the director. Most of them look like works in progress. Then it should be the one that's finished. Okay, let's look for the thickest one and then check the ending. This is the only script that fits the bill. Plus it looks pretty new. This must be the master script. Let's go give it to Director Zosimos. Zosimos, we got your script.
Kinda curious what was at the very top.
Thank you. That's a huge help. I'm running out of time here. There's no way I'll be able to fix everything up perfectly. We may just have to wing it. Anyway, the stage is secondary. The performance is what really matters. Things can always go wrong on stage, but as long as the show goes on, it should be fine.
You don't sound very confident in what you're saying.
It's true. I realize now that a show is the art of the unknown. Even if you have the same actors performing on the same stage, The performance will be slightly different every time. Those subtle differences are what make each performance special. Okay. One last request. Traveler, you can enter the preprints, yes? The truth is that my sets are composed entirely of preprints. First, I use materials to make the objects. Then I take those objects and turn them into the preprint. Now, of course, preprints are really meant for making objects to furnish the domain. So using objects to create preprints is, strictly speaking, the reverse of what this is intended for. But Idyia said that if this is what I really want to do, she's not going to stand in my way.
Ah, so that's what you meant earlier. Okay, well, what do you need us to do?
I'd like the Traveler to go into the preprint set and help move props around during the performance. The reason is,
Oh, Paimon gets it now. If you're busy directing, moving the props, and operating all the mechanisms, you never get the chance to watch the show.
Yes, I know that I'm no master playwright, but still. Even if it really is a half-baked script, with shoddy writing and moments of sheer ridiculousness, I'd still like to see it for myself. Just once.
Hard to turn a guy down after a speech like that.
Thank you. Genuinely, I'm so grateful. I'll go and inform the others. Then, as soon as you're ready, the show can begin.
Just gotta begin the performance. I guess gotta just move it depending on what he says, even though he says he'll be watching. So I guess the Traveler will move things according to the script then, and not some verbal instruction. Who the hell is this guy?
Long, long ago, there was a great thief. He lived in a land where the light did not shine, where all suffered in the darkness.
People call me?
Sorry, Kaya. Directly into the microphone, please. Otherwise your voice'll, you know.
Okay. They call me the Dagger Bandit, but no one sees that I rob the rich and give to the poor. Here in the dark, evildoers run rampant in the shadows, while the good, honest folk stumble blindly on, just trying to find a way through.
Now what?
As the bandit brooded, suddenly the world was inexplicably changed as a single star appeared on the horizon and flew across the sky. Traveler, stomp on that movement mechanism in front of you.
So it doesn't move before the prompt.
Light. A brief flash, yet enough to illuminate the world. If I can find the source of that light, I can shine it into the darkness, and the people will suffer in blindness no longer.
That slow walk. And then you gotta teleport to the next area.
Without a moment to spare, he set off to follow the star's course. All the while, the star kept moving through the sky. Traveler, the star kept moving through the sky.
So, I guess Celsius is still narrating. Just watching while narrating. And yeah, that platform had to be moved before the other one can get through, of course.
Looks like I have to go through the desert. This could get dangerous.
If everything he'd heard was to be believed, the desert ahead was a no-man's land filled with horrors. Worse still, the star had landed in the most difficult-to-reach location, surrounded by sheer cliffs. But he was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
The dagger bandit trekked deep into the desert wasteland. Yet when he finally arrived at his destination, he found not a fallen star, but a young girl, dressed in white.
How strange. I'm positive this is where the star landed. Young lady, do you know where the light has gone?
The girl replied,
Traveler from afar, the light you seek is only a bottled flame. But the flame has now died, and its light is long gone.
A bottled flame?
Yes, it was a gift from another.
and so the girl began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession.
Oh, wait a sec.
The girl hailed from a kingdom that sat atop the waterfalls. But when the reigning dynasty fell and a new one seized power, she and her people fled for their lives. A thick fog began to fill the air as she made her way through the forest, and dense thickets tried to block her path. There is a mechanism down there that you can press to retract the thicket board below the stage.
Okay, but what's the last mechanism for? Just like shaking the stars and everything? I guess that was just for, I don't know, the visuals?
If I only had a lamp to guide me through this wretched forest, then I could survive.
With scratches covering her arms and legs, the girl pressed through the pain and made her way forward. The road ahead was arduous, but she was determined to press onward.
I've come this far, and I'm not about to turn back now.
There's a lot of pauses here, which is a little bit awkward.
But just as she was drawing near her destination, a huge stretch of thorns and brambles suddenly came into view. Despair set in and began to weigh on her heart.
If only someone could help me, I would give anything in return.
The girl's heartfelt wish in her moment of desperation did not go unheard.
Wait! There's no mechanism for the final thicket!
Ugh, I must have forgotten to check those boards.
According to the story, those thickets should be gone from the stage now, right?
Yes, total oversight on my part. What a pain.
I can help! Traveler, catch!
Catch where though?
It's a Jumpy Dumpty!
Traveler.
The girl's heartfelt wish did not go unheard, for a Jumpy Dumpty who was passing by helped to clear a path for her.
Yeah, Traveler didn't catch anything.
Thank you, Jumpy Dumpty.
And so the girl continued her journey deeper into the forest. But what she found there was not a lamp, but a mage glowing with fire. So, just to clarify, it was supposed to be the mage who helped burn a path through the thicket.
Save it for the end, man!
The mage took pity on the girl and handed her a bottle. Then, the mage began to tell the story of how the bottle came into her possession. The fiery mage had an adventurous spirit and enjoyed taking long journeys. On one such journey, while taking rest in an oasis, she found a beautiful bottle by a crescent-shaped lake.
Klee, quick, get in the light.
Coming!
She was an extraordinary mage with the power to grant people their wishes. She turned the bottle into a thing of equally extraordinary power. But the only place that it could make wishes come true was inside of the bottle.
Oh me, oh my! Look at this wonderful bottle of mine! It could make a fine toy. But better still, a sojourner's home.
The fiery mage blew into the bottle, allowing it to grant one single wish outside its glass walls.
Oh, am I supposed to blow into it? Wow, it lit up!
A flame was kindled within the bottle, and it began to glow a fiery red, just like the mage herself. After the mage finished telling her story, she disappeared, leaving only the bottle behind.
A magic bottle that can grant wishes. Then I wish to leave this place and go somewhere where no one will ever find me again.
And then? The bottle seemed to softly inquire.
I don't know.
The flame in the bottle faded as the girl's single wish was granted, and she found herself in the middle of the desert, far away, where no one could ever find her. When the Dagger Bandit listened to her story, he sighed in disappointment that the flame with the power to grant wishes outside of the bottle had already died.
But this doesn't make sense. If it truly granted my wish, then nobody should have been able to find me here.
Maybe they shouldn't. The desert is difficult and dangerous to navigate, but I was determined to make it, no matter what.
Then take this bottle with you for your trouble. It may be able to grant you your wish, though sadly, only within the confines of the bottle itself.
All I wish for is light.
Honoring the bandit's request, the girl wished for light inside the bottle, and sure enough, it lit up. They found that while the light was only generated within, it could nonetheless shine through the glass and reach anywhere in the outside world.
Even though it doesn't burn as brilliantly as the light that shone before, this is still an extraordinary light. What will you do after I take the bottle?
I don't know.
Well, then maybe you should come back with me.
With no reason to refuse, the girl accompanied the Dagger Bandit back to the land where the light did not shine. They brought light to that place, and the darkness was dispersed, and they lived happily ever after.
And we're done! Seems the show went pretty well.
That could have been kind of the origin story of the bottle. Made by Alice. And then kind of what happened with Idyia, even though like not 100% accurate. But the bandit could represent all the people who came here looking for a wish. And then having their wishes granted in a bottle. And then Idyia just wants to be like somewhere where no one could find her. And then just accepting people after. Something like that. Mage Klee. Gotta show off the outfit, of course.
Mr. Honorary Knight! Didn't I do great? I felt like I really was the fiery mage! Wow, great costume, Glee! As soon as Paimon saw your shadow, she thought straight away, what a cute hat! Glee loves it! Thanks, Mr. Zosimos! Oh, wait, no, I mean, Mr. Director.
Mr. Director? Ha! No one's ever called me that before. Thank you, my dear little mage. Thank you so much. Oh, I'm so happy.
Miss Idyia said that she tailored it a little bit so it would fit me, but you were the one who designed and made it. You're amazing.
Yeah, that's amazing! And it sounds like Idyia did a great job too!
It was nothing really. Just one of those, oh no, whatever shall I wear to the ball moments. Sewing comes in handy at times like that.
Sewing is an art in its own right. You're more talented than you give yourself credit for, Idyia.
Really? Oh, I'm just gonna go for a second. Please, chat amongst yourselves.
She gets embarrassed so easily. She really can't handle being in the spotlight.
Idyia's a sensitive person and doesn't have a whole lot of self-confidence. I hope all the excitement hasn't brought her to tears. Oh, I'm a little worried.
Don't worry. I'll go make sure she's okay. I'll see you all later.
So, what did you all think of the play? Any thoughts?
Huh? Uh-oh, time to get serious. Now, are you sure you want to hear what we really think?
Oh, absolutely! I had the courage to ask, didn't I? So, don't mince your words. Go ahead. Speak your mind. I can take it.
Okay, Paimon will go first. So, the dialogue at the beginning was pretty good, but it ran out of steam as the story went on. Paimon could tell that you ran out of inspiration somewhere along the way. The characters were honestly a little bit ridiculous. Paimon didn't get what you were trying to do. The moment anyone started to show any kind of substance, suddenly the scene was over.
Yes, all very good points, Paimon. I would add that in its attempt to pay tribute to the series 1,000 Nights, all semblance of a coherent was sacrificed. Plus, I do have to penalize you for the issues with the props.
Miss Idyia, what are you doing back here?
Oh, you know, I return like the tide when people start discussing something important.
Huh. Especially when it has to do with criticizing my show.
Mm-hmm. But there was one thing I liked about it. Just one, mind you. The story had a good ending. You think so? I thought I was letting him off lightly.
Idyia, could I borrow you for a moment?
Oh, sure. Excuse me for a moment. Back to you, Paimon. Keep up the good criticism.
Okay, in that case, Paimon did have one other complaint.
Let's hear it. Taking criticism on the chin is all part of being a director.
The ending was all wrong. The girl's motives were clear and simple the whole way through. It was kind of jarring when all she had to say was, I don't know. And doesn't anyone else find it weird how her whole community was on the run, but she was only looking out for herself the whole time?
I'm fine. I'm not going to improve without feedback. I also learned a lot this time with the chance to be off stage. To be honest, it was a dream come true.
What a great attitude. You don't seem upset at all by our comments.
I wouldn't say I'm completely unaffected, but you're only speaking the truth. They're all very valid points.
Still, now that Paimon thinks about it, you did finish the script in a bit of a rush. Maybe we were being a little too hard on you.
That's perfectly fine. Nothing is as important to me as my work on the stage. We all use our imaginations when we're kids, right? I used to play with dolls and my own cardboard cutouts by the light of an oil lamp. The shadows would come to life and dance on the walls. I never got tired of it. Fast forward to now, and in many ways, I'm still that same little kid, lying on his bed, making sound effects. And I get the same joy from running a show now as I did in my little bedroom theater. Of course, a director can accomplish nothing without a cast and crew. So on that note, I want you to all know that I am eternally grateful to each and every one of you.
Hey, don't mention it. We had a blast.
Okay, here, take this. Your component, as promised.
It's the bottle from the show! The one that lit up when I blew into it.
That's right. Can you guess the secret behind why it lights up?
Oh, maybe there's an invisible fairy inside that opens its eyes when you blow into it.
Bingo! You guessed it.
That should do the trick. Oh, wait, this needs tightening up a little. Hold on, this will only take a second.
This outfit's more fashionable than I imagined.
Excuse me, everyone. Do you have a moment? Especially you, Zosimos. Idyia wants to do a little something for you. She says it'll be a dream come true.
A dream come true?
Yes. She said that as useless as she is, she wants to do something for you as the first person to have heard of your dream of being a director. Her words, not mine. I'd have to disagree, though. I have never thought of Idyia as a useless person.
How is this suddenly about me? If everybody is ready, then I'd like to invite tonight's male lead to take the stage. Ta-da!
And there's Kaya's new outfit.
Cool! Kaya's turned into the real Dagger Bandit!
How is me changing outfits supposed to make the director's day? It's just a prototype costume. Is he that easy to please?
Don't be silly. If I know our director, nothing will make him happier than to see his ideas brought to life by the right actor.
Well, then I'm happy to oblige. Who am I to argue with the star of the show?
Zosimos drew up countless designs and made a few prototypes before landing on this one. It just needed some tailoring to fit properly, so I made a few stitches here and there. I hope the result isn't a disappointment.
Oh, it's perfect. Idyia, I'm... Oh, I'm so touched. Thank you all. You've made me happier than I ever thought I could be.
How are you doing? Recovered?
Oh, I'm good. Thank you again, Idyia.
I thought like the conversation would end so that I could talk a little bit too, but I kept going, so I'll do it now before it gets completely way too far. I thought the theater performance was actually a little bit boring. A lot of time there were those pauses, and then the very long monologue by the narrator at the end made it so that you had to listen through it, but then you couldn't really do much, being trapped in like the tiny corner there. And then there were like no scene cuts to make things more entertaining. You just had to listen to a kind of random story. But yeah, I shouldn't stay here for too long.
Oh, please, don't mention it. Well, now that we have the final component, it's time to say goodbye for now. Let's head to the core of the Veluria Mirage and get this place fixed up.
Can I keep wearing my costume?
Please do, by all means. Both of you can keep your costumes. It seems only fair.
Yay! Kaya, keep wearing yours too. It looks amazing. I agree with our mage. I'm sure it's not every day you get to play such an unforgettable character.
Sure. I think I can be a bandit for a little longer.
Bye-bye, Mr. Director.
Take care, my dear friends.
I guess that's the first part done. Gotta fix it back to normal. I'm guessing a lot of stuff is gonna unlock after as well.
You're going to attempt to repair the core now, right? I hope it goes smoothly. I feel so honored to have met you all. You were a wonderful cast. Thank you once again. I'm so grateful for everything you have done for me.
Hopefully he gets like more cast and more guests coming here. Maybe there will be. It is in the desert randomly, where supposedly no one's supposed to be able to find them unless if they try hard enough. I'm still thinking about this stupid chest. Like, how have I not found the last component for this one? It has to be down here, right? Right? And there's also that that voucher over there. There's a squirrel, there's that thing. Maybe it's this thing. I'm definitely hoping it's this thing. It actually is that thing. Since I heard the chest pop. No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh my goodness. Anyways, back to mail area. Oh, the beginning. Okay. That's the place I marked. With the... Whoops. Sorry about that. The place I marked with the... that water... orb thing. I already forgot what it's called. I just gotta go around. I think this is the closest teleport point. Why did I slip there? Seriously? Really? Wow. I guess that's just too steep or something. I mean, usually I don't quite mind stories that aren't too exciting since there are like different characters talking. And then there are the camera pans, but that that gameplay with that story together made it so that I did have to talk a little bit harshly there. Coming back here, got Cola and Eula. And I guess the rest are gonna meet up here too.
Oh, Eula and Kale! You got back before us!
The thing Lessig touched, I guess.
Idyia had the water droplet send us a message just as the show was coming to an end. So we came back here to wait for you.
How is Lessig doing?
He finished all the maintenance work, but it took a lot out of him. He's now fast asleep in his room.
Oh, I feel a little guilty.
Consider it his atonement. It's only fair that he had to do something constructive before being able to sleep soundly. Seriously, don't waste your concern on him.
If you say so. Okay, without further ado, let's go and fix the domain!
Isn't this where we first met Water Droplet?
Correct! The core of the Valerian Mirage is the largest streaming projector of all, and this domain is one gigantic preprint.
Whoa, so everything we've seen is created by this? That's incredible!
So, to fix it, same process as usual, right? Do we need to use the preprint?
Exactly! Well done! You catch on quick.
It's hard to forget after doing it so many times now.
Let's get going. This is the final step!
Yay! Suddenly Paimon's really excited.
The hub consists of these components. All you need to do is place them onto the foundation in the right shape.
The right shape? But we've never seen what it looks like.
Oh, don't worry about it. Close enough will do. As long as it can spin, it'll be fine. Should be fine. I think.
Sometimes you have no standards whatsoever.
Close enough will do. Well, I guess it is one of those things where if you put it close enough, it'll probably automatically snap in. But that is definitely not a convincing talk.
Something that spins. Would a water wheel count?
Oh, they all have different talks. They don't talk to each other. Okay.
I guess it'll be time for us to leave once this is fixed.
Now for the travel, we're gonna have to stay here for like a month.
If I remember correctly, I think there's supposed to be a small cog on the right-hand side. So maybe that's the candy box. It's like doing a jigsaw puzzle!
Wait, this is Zosimos' bottle lamp. Try sticking it in somewhere where there's a gap. Maybe on the right.
I was supposed to do Kaya first, but I kind of missed.
It's like
Yeah, like there.
What's making that shadow? Is it the rope? I feel like the rope should go from one part to another to connect them together.
Kind of hard to imagine it until I actually put some stuff in. I'm guessing the top one is actually no, the bottom one is probably a candy box. Guessing this is supposed to be a rope and a lamp at top. Nope, that's wrong. Since it is diagonal, I'm guessing it's the bottom one actually. But let me try doing it wrong. See how it looks. Huh, that's interesting. That doesn't actually look that bad. Well, the last one, of course. Okay. Guess the upper one should be the rope. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Lower slot is this guy. And the middle one is the candy box. Got it.
We did it!
But why isn't it turning?
The components are back in the core, and the hub is restored to its proper shape again. That's all we needed to do. Like any wound, it just needs time to heal. It'll probably just start turning again one day in the middle of the night when no one's looking.
Really? I thought that with your special abilities, you could get it turning again right away.
What?
Huh? All of us are dying to see it. Not just how the domain looks when it's fixed, but also Idyia and her element.
I mean, yeah, she was the one who got it, like the big ball spinning in the middle. So of course she has a special power to make it actually work.
I want to see Idyia using her magic powers too. I bet they're super awesome.
What are you guys talking about? And how is Kleon on this, but Paimon isn't?
I was talking about like, the thing in Act 1. I'm actually not too sure about what her actual powers are.
They're referring to our mascot's true form.
As I've said all along, there's much more to Idyia than she gives herself credit for. She has a very special power. Though, I think some of us have sensed that already. Did you notice right away, General? I only found out when I was chatting with Eula.
So our general was the first to notice. It seems like she's more perceptive than she lets on.
I'd say the same about you, Kaya.
What the? All of you? No? I mean, I wasn't trying to hide anything from you, I promise. It's just, for people who stumble upon this place by accident, I think my current form is more approachable than my true one. I don't want people to get scared when they see me.
What? What is it? And whatever it is, how the heck does everyone know about it?
Well, for one thing, I sensed elemental energy in the residents here, but none of them have visions. Then my mind started to wander as I was reading a storybook, and suddenly, I had a thought. Since Hydro Eidolons can change into any form, why not human form?
You hit the nail on the head. All right, in that case, please allow me to introduce myself once more. I am an Oceanid who was exiled here when the former Hydro Archon passed away. My name is Idyia.
Wow, Idyia! You're so pretty!
Now that I'm in my true form, I suddenly feel a little embarrassed talking to you all.
You look stunning. You should be flaunting this look at every opportunity.
Oh, come on. I'm too shy.
Wait, so does this mean that all the people we met in here are actually...
I'm guessing that the human counterparts to these Hydro alter egos are long gone.
That's right. When they wanted to leave, I took them to the edge of the desert. The components are, in fact, gifts that they gave to me before they left. But I'm always curious about what brings people here. So I used the streaming projector to bring their wishes to life.
The power to grant wishes, but only within the confines of the bottle.
Exactly.
It's a truly extraordinary light.
I've just realized something. When the components fell from the core, it appeared as if they had returned to their respective owners. But actually, it was after the components landed where they did that their owners and the things associated with them arose around them to form the different zones.
So now that the components have been retrieved, does that mean that all those things are gone?
Don't worry, they'll be quite safe. As long as I remember them, they'll never disappear. However much we might criticize each other or get into scuffles, in this mirage, they will always be my friends.
I had so much fun in the choo-choo cart and hanging out with Mr. Director. I'll never forget them either.
Me neither. I'll always remember my adventures in this fantasy land.
Very good. But it's probably time I set this wheel in motion.
This one's all yours, Idyia, our magical mascot.
Please work.
Huh? Huh? That's strange. Nothing happened. Has it lost some power because of the incident? Oh, crumbs! Not now! Not right off the back of everyone putting me on a pedestal and me acting like this was going to be my big moment! Oh. Someone get me a bottle! I'm hiding myself away! See you in 100 years!
You're already in a bottle.
What now? This was the only way! Now I'll never be able to show you how the Valyria Mirage is supposed to look.
Hold on. I have an idea.
Yes, General Sangonomiya? I'm all ears.
If it's okay with you, would you let me borrow the Shinro casket from the domain's core?
Ah, the Shinro casket. That sounds familiar. 1 second. Here. Is this it?
Wow! A huge shell! It's the relic that Kokomi mentioned earlier! So this is where it's been hiding!
It was once a ritual vessel used for making offerings in the Moon Shrine. It's made from the remains of a yokai called the Shinkiro, and it can listen to the wishes of those who come to pray to build up Shinki, which gives it its power. Several centuries ago, the relic was lost when the last prefect of Yashiori died in battle. Its final resting place was unknown. The pearl that goes with it should be able to sense the casket's location. But when, unbeknownst to anyone at the time, the casket disappeared inside the core of the Valyria Mirage, the pearl's light died out.
Huh? How come?
Well, imagine it was a sound instead of light. If the room is too big, you can't hear anything from outside the door, can you?
Oh, I get it now. The shell must have been having too much fun one day and got locked in the solitary confinement room.
I understand now, too. The core has been wearing out recently. That's why you were able to follow the pearl all the way here.
To get back to the story, without the offerings at the shrine, this vessel quickly loses its power. Yet countless people who have visited this domain brought their wishes with them and left a small piece of themselves behind along with their gifts. These have the same effect as the offerings at the shrine.
Wow! I never knew this thing was so powerful.
It is. Powerful enough to help you repair the Valyria Mirage with any luck.
But what do I do with it?
It's simple. We just need to awaken it by telling it what we wish for. For example, my name is Sangonomiya Kokomi, the divine priestess of Watatsumi Island. And my wish is to use my critical thinking and strategic planning skills to bring a little more joy into the lives of my fellow Watatsumi Islanders, as well as the lives of everyone I cherish. Idyia, what do you wish for?
Me? My wish is that all those who have sojourned to the Valurian Mirage in the past will achieve what they truly wish for. Not just in this domain, but out there, too. Even though I know full well that trying to build a railway in the outside world is just a pipe dream, and that Maimuna will probably just go back to being a scholar. And I know that Zosimos has a lot of improving to do as a playwright. It's going to be tough for him back in Fontaine. Chasing your dreams is hard work. Despite all of that, I still hope that somehow, someday, they will achieve their dreams.
Okay, the combined power of our hopes and dreams is at your disposal.
Look! The wheel's been fixed!
Come on, hurry! Yay! Idyia, you're back to normal!
I don't think this is the normal form when the oceanid form is the normal form, but I guess that's kind of right as well. Let's just let Clea have whatever she says. That ending cinematic was pretty cool. Didn't really expect the oceanid thing. Well, of course she had powers, and of course the other residents were normal, but they're kind of fake. Since the real ones did leave.
Everyone's praise and curious questions went to my head. I said so many things I'm so ashamed of, and I lost the courage to live on.
Please don't say that. Yours was a noble wish. Yeah, and you weren't granting wishes for yourself. You did it for other people. I have friends like that too. Other people's hopes and dreams are what motivate them. They'll work tirelessly just to see them smile. If you ask me, that's one of the most noble things a person can aspire to.
Please, no more praise. I'm really not comfortable with it. It makes me feel so ashamed. Someone like me doesn't deserve so many people's praise. It's like I'm dreaming.
Well, at least the domain is fixed now, and all the components are back in place.
What's the matter, Klee?
I suddenly have loads and loads of more wishes. I want to ride the choo-choo cart again and look down from up on top of the big wheel. Is there a way to get up on top of the wheel, Idyia?
There is a way, but there's only space for a very few people.
That's okay. I can go up by myself. But it'd be more fun with Mr. Honorary Knight.
Are we sure about this? It's so high. What happens if we fall off? Well, yeah, but Paimon's just worried for you.
Don't worry, I'll be there to make sure no one falls off. I haven't been up there in a long time myself.
I guess it's not over yet. Gotta go to the very top of the central hub wheel. Shouldn't be too far from the teleport point since this is like pretty high up already. I say that, but still gotta like stare up there. Should be a couple of transport points here. How you got up there in the first place during part 1. And that one, and that one. Easy. No. 3 different places? It's operating and then it's a ride. Can I actually jump on? I probably shouldn't. I should just use the transport points wherever they are. Nope. Looks like I do just jump on or something. Ah, okay. So you can land on any of these as long as you actually land on them. Like so. Right to the top. Trying to see if there's anything to grab up here. No. Transport point keeps wanting me to go back to it. Another place where you just have to wait, which is not the most exciting.
High! I can see everything! Idyia, next time you need to bring Kaya and the others up here.
Sure thing.
That's it? More awkward silence. I do see a voucher on my map. I hear it too. And I saw it for like a split second, so I guess I gotta go back up there after to grab that. Fabulous.
Whenever people have to leave this domain, I like to come up here and spend some time alone after I've seen them out. They're always overjoyed when they first arrive and start bringing their imaginations to life. But once they realize that they can't take anything home with them, they get upset. Some of them can't bear to leave. Others regret ever setting foot in this place.
Do you ever get sad, Idyia?
I feel lonely at times, but not sad. A lot of people destroy everything they created before leaving, but some don't, like the residents you met. Before they left, they asked me to make replicas of themselves using Hydro Eidolons. Then they tasked these replicas with maintaining everything they built here, as if this was their way of keeping their dreams alive.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I don't know how they're faring in the outside world, but just the thought that one day they might achieve their dreams and live on the outside just as their counterparts do in here, that's enough to make me happy. It feels like I'm here waiting for them in the future, where they've achieved everything they wanted. Really? I just think that every dream, every wish, is like a flame in a bottle. Whether someone is still working towards their dream or living it already, as long as whenever they think back to that spark of light within them, it still makes them smile fondly. That's all it takes.
Well, I feel super happy right now.
Then I guess I finally paid Alice back after all these years. Funny to think I've been in the middle of a desert this whole time. It's just a giant muddy swamp to me.
Time for Paimon to give you a nickname! Mud Fairy! Watch out for Idyia the Mud Fairy!
How dare you mock me! Roar! I'll gobble you up in one mouthful! I'm still embarrassed to have shown you my uglier side, but I'm glad the Valorium Mirage is up and running again. This place is going to be bustling with activity again soon enough. I hope you'll take some time to enjoy yourselves.
Yep, I want to get everyone together for one last ride on the choo-choo cart.
Okay, but that's not part of this quest. And that's part 3 done. I'm kind of sad I'm actually going back down since I do have to ride back up in order to grab that voucher, but it looks like it disappeared. So they automatically grab it for me. I'm not sure since I wasn't paying attention to like the stuff I got. Kind of looks like it did to just automatically grab it for me. Am I crazy enough to ride it to the top again? I guess. Story-wise, I still think it's all over the place, but after learning that this is like based on kind of mirages since the real people already left, it kind of makes a little bit more sense. But just going through the story, especially that theater part, it's definitely very slow and not much to do while you're waiting for the narration to finish. Yeah, I do believe it was automatically grabbed. Oh, nope, I see it. You actually gotta jump on top. Oh my goodness. Okay. In that case, that means you just gotta jump up there, which means gotta land on top and then grab it from up top. Yeah. And while riding this back up again, I do gotta think about what to talk about. What else is there? I mean, there's still like the other stuff I still have to do. The 4 different quests, the world quests, some other world quests might have been unlocked with the fixing of the Mirage domain. There's exploring, which I think I am gonna do in one long part. Gotcha. Yeah, one long part should be enough. Well, maybe 2. Depends on how much stuff there is during like the wilderness that's not part of like the main areas. Well, the cart place is gonna be annoying, but there has to be a reason why this desert area is open, right? Same with the underground area there too. Gotta see how many world quests are here. Well, call them world quests, but they disappear afterwards. And it might be one of these guys, but these guys don't have markers, so I think that other one in the final area is different. Okay, let me see if I can land on this for science. No, you just slide right off. Okay, come back down here. And I think I'm good now. A little bit boring, but still kind of fun. Especially learning about the ocean and casually mentioning how the Hydro Archon just like died. And that's why she ran away. I don't know. I don't want to say this is bad since there's still a lot to explore. Returning curios. Another quest. I missed a lot of points of interest. I'll let Pound and Fish talking then. I guess that comes out the next day. Like in-game time. Nope, not past 24, so I guess after you jump down it just talk. But yeah. All 3 parts I felt were definitely weaker than some of the other stories. excluding of course like the just the battle events and all that, but I guess I'll leave it at that. Okay then, that's gonna be it for this one, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time for probably these activities. And then part of the world quest in here. Okay, see ya.